Hello, today I'm going to talk about the filmmaker Khaled Youssef. He worked as an assistant director for Youssef and the co-writer for some of his scripts. He also directed several features himself. He made at least 11 movies. He was a very, very successful filmmaker back in the time, since he stopped making movies from some years. Khaled Youssef have encompassed many themes and genres, and his movies have never ever failed to debate the Egyptian daily talks in the streets. Since his films are noted for their use of improvisation and realistic cinema, which is also called vérité style. Khaled Youssef has established a solid reputation as a successful filmmaker who does not shy away from controversial issues such as rape and political corruption, homosexuality, and poverty. One of my favorite movies made by him is Haya Fawda, but it was also made by Youssef Shaheen. And I have a very short story about this film. When I was a kid, it was published in 2007. I remember that I was so obsessed with the CDs and of the movies, since there was a DVD at the time. And I remember when my dad got the CD, I couldn't watch the movie. He did not accept that I watched the movie since I was a kid. And I've always had in the back of my mind that when I grow up, I want to watch this movie. And I watched it. And I never understood why they were making a very big deal out of the film. Of course, now I understand more. But I felt like he was showing the future, because at the end they anticipated the revolution of 2011, even though the movie was made in 2007. So when I watched it, it was obviously after the revolution, and I was very surprised of how he showed and how he anticipated that there's a revolution that's going to happen. And actually he showed exactly what happened. So I was very surprised. And not only this movie, also a movie called Dukan Shahita, also directed by Khaled Youssef. And he was very popular of making political movies and showing poverty that I personally didn't ever know that it was in Egypt. Like, I always knew that there was poverty in Egypt, but not to that extent. I've never imagined how they are living. I feel like he's one of the most honest people that showed the reality of the poor Egyptians in films. Since I have never watched modern films showing the reality of what is really happening. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.